Hey everybody, AcedTyler here, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. In the last episode, we got the second instrument of Siren from the Bottle Grotto, and in this episode, we are going to do some, do a bit of filler. But actually, today is a sad day for us, and you want to know why? Because we had to return BowWow back to Madame Meow Wow. Or Meow Meow. Is she Meow Wow or Meow Meow? I don't know. Actually, I think it is Meow Meow. That's right. It's kind of like confusing for which the names were. Before we do, actually, there's going to be a few more things that we need to get. Now that we have the power bracelet on us, we can go and we can actually access more areas around in Colin Island. Oh, actually, just make some more progression and get to areas. Oh, Guardian Acorn. Get to more areas that we couldn't get to before because of those rocks being in the way. So we're going to do just that first, basically getting some rupees and some heart pieces, of course. Yeah, there's actually a few more things. Well, I never got to show this off with BowWow because that's when I actually returned him in this recording. Yeah, there's actually some cool stuff you get to do with BowWow. For one thing, if you, well, I'm going to go ahead and explain this because I don't really show them off, but, what you do is that, a couple of things. If you, in some certain areas where you can actually, like, dig for stuff, and yes, you actually do get an item like, the shovel. Yeah, later on in this video, we'll be getting this item called the shovel, in which we can actually dig from the ground for some stuff like, rupees or hearts and whatnot, or some other things like seashells. Or, actually, I think, actually, no. As a matter of fact, yeah, not only with rubies, but, like, you can sometimes dig for stuff, or dig for seashells. Whenever that happens, and if there are some certain areas where you dig for those, BowWow will actually, call you to actually, bark and then say to dig. And then that's when, that indicates that there is a secret seashell underneath the ground. And then the other thing you can do is that, I'm going to skip that, or that Guardian Acorn, I'm just trying not to pick it up. The other thing you can do is that you can actually mess with a couple of things like the monkeys. Oh, before I say anything further, let's go down here. There's a mysterious cave here, and we're going to be meeting somebody familiar. And let's see what that is. So sprinkle magic powder, and then oh, I remember you. Hey kid, you woke me up from a fine nap. Thanks a lot, but now I'll get my revenge. Are you ready? Yeah, sure. I'll let you carry more magic powder. Are you ready? He says, no! Alright, so what he's doing, actually, yeah, you remember this guy, right? You deserve it. Now look at all that junk you have to carry. Ha! Take care. See you again. So yeah, that was a Mad Batter. You actually remember this guy from A Link to the Past. You remember him as he, basically, gives us more of the magic power, or, yeah, magic in that game. Well, he's back in Link's Awakening, and what he does is that he'll actually increase your item inventory. It might seem like he's actually getting revenge on you for waking him up, and it might seem like he's actually placing a curse on you. But what he's actually doing is that he's actually helping you by just giving you more items to carry. So he's actually helpful in that regard, despite what he might say. So yeah, that's what we'll do for this game, is that he basically just increases your capacity for some items, like, magic powder, for one thing, like we just did. So anyways, back to what I was trying to say. There's another heart piece we can get with the power bracelet there. We've been in this game before. So what we can do is that there's that one monkey over right by Trombo Shores, or that's actually right near Dungeon 1. What you can do is that he's the same monkey that throws bananas or throws stuff at you that'll actually hurt you. But what we can do with BowWow is that you can actually eat him. Yeah, you can actually get revenge by eating the monkey. There is another way to try to kill him though, but we don't have the item just yet. And the other thing is that there's actually another monkey. Well, it's actually not really an enemy monkey, but later on in this LP, like to get to the next dungeon, it involves meeting up with a monkey. And if you go over there with BowWow with you, that monkey will actually try to pick a fight with BowWow. So it's actually kind of funny the way you see it. It's like, oh, you want a piece of this? You want a piece of this? Yeah, put him up, bitch. So anyways, so that should be it for a few things that we gotta do with the power bracelet we have. And so that's, it's a sad time. We have to go back to Main Village and return BowWow back to his owner. I'm so sad about this. I want to keep him for the rest of this adventure. I want to have him eat things and destroy everything. I want to keep him forever. He's my best friend. I really appreciate what you did for my poor, precious BowWow. You are such a nice boy. How could I ever repay you? I know. Smooch! You got a reward from Madame Meow Meow. Lucky. Uh, yeah, we just got a smooch from this lady. Fascinating. Hey, we had to return BowWow. I'm so sad about this. I'm gonna keep him forever. He's such a cool old pet. To eat everything. But you know, good things have to come to an end. Yeah, all things have to come to an end. All the good things. Epic foreshadowing. Anyway, so now we have this shop here, and there's actually a few items we can pick up that we haven't gotten. There's a shovel right here. This is where we're going to go and purchase a shovel for 200 rupees, and the only way to get this, actually. Yeah, so make sure you save your rupees for this here. Like, just make sure you have at least 200 rupees, so that way there you can buy the shovel, because we're going to need the shovel for one thing. And let's go ahead and pick up some bombs. We're going to need those bombs anyway. I could have picked those up a lot earlier, actually, for this one thing in the Telcade, but I didn't for this LP, but I'm doing that right now. So yeah, it's actually like the only kind of a shop here, and I think the only shop in this game, and well, at least in Maid Village. So yeah, basically what you do is that you just pick up the items and then bring it over to the shopkeeper, so that we can pay the rupees. Or alternatively, and of course, I mean, this is not really gonna be a thing for this LP. I'm not really gonna keep it permanent though, but I am at least gonna show it off. You can actually steal from the shopkeeper. Yeah. This is actually something I am going to show off in this video, but it's actually not going to be something I'm going to save, though. And, oh yeah, and this is actually where I'm going to go ahead and explain. So, with a shovel at hand, if you go ahead and, basically just press the button to equip, or in this case, A button, you can actually just dig up stuff. So, basically just dig it up, and then it can either be rupees or hearts, or just health. And then sometimes secret seashells, which is what I just did. So, yeah, if you just dig right there in that spot, then you can just get a secret seashell. And as you can see here, I'm back here in the Tail Cave, and if you're wondering why, if you recall earlier when we went through this dungeon the first time, there is a cracked wall, as you can see over there. And now that we have the bombs, or now that we purchased the bombs from the shop in Main Village, we can actually go ahead and place it on the cracked wall. And then let's see where that leads to. It's a treasure chest. So let's open this up. And a secret seashell. So yeah, basically, because I didn't have the bombs before, I just had to backtrack back over to the Tail Cave just so I can pick that up. So that's what I had to do, so... Anyway, so yeah, you can actually steal from the shopkeeper. And of course, well, I'll go ahead and explain more once we actually do, but... Like I said, it's actually something I'm not really going to save to the game, but it's actually like something that I'm just going to be showing off. And of course, I actually did take advantage of the save state. I switched this around. I can't even speak today. I took advantage of the save feature, or the save state feature that the Virtual Console has for the 3DS. So that's actually what I did there. So yeah, because of that, I couldn't be able to show things off that I wouldn't be able to for well, for one thing, 100% completion, but for any kind of legit things. But yeah, I figured I'd take advantage of that, and of course I kind of fucked up here in trying to push the stones here. Also, these green souls are annoying as shit, as you can see here. They will pop up like from the ground everywhere, and they will just bounce around. Yeah, they are definitely like one of the most annoying enemies because of the way they just keep on appearing. It's like, go away. And so we got 50 rupees, very nice. Yeah, very nice indeed. Some 50 rupees. I like how whenever you pick up 20 rupees, even though they're less than 50, the dialogue box tends to act a lot more grandiose for these. Like, for instance, so you pick up 50 rupees, which is a lot more, it just says, very nice. But then when you pick up 20 rupees, it just goes like, joy! Like, wow, just calm down, dude. It's a lower number than 50, so, I mean, you expect it to just be a bit more. Alright, and so with that out of the way, the next thing we're going to do, I think what I'm about to do for the next recording is that... Oh, actually, yeah, I'm basically just going to different places. Yeah, I'm basically just going all around, like, different areas of Colin Island. Jeez, I can't even seem to speak today. And yeah, what I'm actually doing is that I'm just, using the shovel for certain things. Yeah, basically, just collecting some secret seashells, and of course, just stuff that we can do with the power bracelet that we haven't been to before. So yeah, overall, this is essentially a filler episode. It's just me collecting some heart pieces and basically showing off some stuff, and getting some heart pieces and whatnot. But yeah, I'm just going through like chests just to get some rupees because Because, ladies and gentlemen, even after you pick the shovel for 200 rupees, which is why you do need to save the rupees for that, once again, we are going to need to save even more rupees because there's actually one more item, which is actually the most, I kid you not, the most expensive item in the game, which we're actually not going to be getting until much later, that we probably wouldn't need, but, yeah, it's probably the most expensive item, so we're going to save our rupees for that. Let's enter this house here, and this house is actually very beneficial to us, so let's talk to her. Hi there, big guy. I'm Crazy Tracy. I got a little secret for sale that'll pump you right up. Will you give me 28 rupees for my secret? Yes, let's give it to her. Alright, come here and I'll rub it on you. There, I've applied my own secret medicine. It will take effect when you lose all hearts. Drop by again, big guy. Oh, yeah, sure, Miss Crazy Tracy being rather, I don't know, you seem to have some sort of thing for me. Anyway, so what Crazy Tracy does is that, yeah, for 28 rupees, and I think for, subsequent visits, she'll increase price. Secret Potion actually works just like the fairies in, previous games. The fairies actually, well, they do appear, but you can't really catch them in a bottle. There are no bottles here. If you actually die, then you get brought back to life, for the Secret Potion. And for this house right here, this is actually something interesting here. I just love to take pictures. Will you let me take your picture? Yes, we'll do that. So this right here is a Mauser, of course. Well, he's not named that, but you know, I'm just gonna call him Mauser because, like, so this is actually what Mauser does when he's not doing some stuff. He's just taking pictures. This is actually a DS DS. What the hell? I think it's 3DS. This is actually a DX exclusive kind of thing here because in Vanilla Link's Awakening, it does not appear at all because it'll just be Moblin in its place. In the DX version, well, in this case here, there is actually a camera shop, and this is actually where they just decided to take advantage of the Game Boy printer, because Game Boy printer came out exactly when this version came out. And when you go to certain areas, you can actually take some pictures, and then this is where you have an album. It's actually, you know, it doesn't really have a general impact, it's just for bragging rights, but actually I actually do like this kind of collection because it shows some kind of charm. And I'm actually cutting this off because there's actually two ways you can get the first photo. If you select no for this one, he'll actually keep on insisting that you take the picture, and all you gotta do is just keep selecting no. Like, for the first kind of picture, like, he'll have you stand over and you get that first picture, but this is actually what happens if you keep saying no. Let's take a picture. No, I don't want to take a picture. No picture? Are you pulling my leg? No, I'm not pulling your leg. I really don't want to take a picture. Yeah, what a bummer. So yeah, this is actually what happens. He'll actually just beat the shit out of you because, you know, apparently this guy can't... Apparently Mauser just can't take no for an answer. And, so, yeah. Oleg's down. He's actually getting your name, man. So I'm going to go ahead and show it off. It's actually going to be called Game Over. So if you go and select that, Travels of Link, do you want to look at your album? Yes, let's take a look. And so yeah, if you actually keep on selecting no, the first picture actually replaces the initial first picture right here. So yeah, this will be the first picture if you keep on saying no. Oh, poor Link. He got beaten up because he just won't take it over an answer. But I actually use that save there, so I've actually just went ahead and just showed that off, but I didn't really save it here. My actual save, or the one that I saved in, is just the one that I took the picture after saying yes. So yeah, that one I actually saved in, so that'll just be for adventure. But yeah, that one I didn't save though, because I just want to show that one off, just see what it looks like. I am actually going to be saving every single picture there is, actually, because it is actually required for a 100% completion to get all the pictures, but this is actually where it gets tricky, though, because there are some pictures in which you actually have to take certain risks. Like, for instance, I'm actually going to do that one thing. First and foremost, you see a little strange pole right there. If you fall down here, it actually serves as a war point, but for now, there are no other war points that we can actually get to, so we're going to stay over here, so it's kind of useless here. But yeah, this is actually something you can do. Now, if you're playing Link's Awakening DX, that can be played on the original Game Boy. It actually won't exist at all because, well, it plays exactly like vanilla Link's Awakening, so it'll just have the Moblin there in its place. In the Nintendo Switch version, they actually completely omitted the camera function, because instead, the Switch version actually has a new feature, which is called the Chamber Dungeons, which is actually its very own dungeon maker, you know, kind of Zelda's own take on Super Mario Maker. If you go over there, you'll meet up with Dompe from Ocarina of Time, and then he'll basically give you instructions on how the chamber dungeons work, or the dungeon maker. And around the game, you'll pick up these stone slabs, which will actually serve as like they're basically like chamber stones, and so you can actually use those, and then you just make some your own chamber dungeons, and they're actually also required for 100% completion if you want to get some heart pieces or empty bottles, which is what the Switch version has, and not this version though. So yeah, that's what the Switch version has. It actually replaces the photo album for the DX version, which is kind of disappointing because I kind of like seeing all that for its own charm, kind of personality there. And we saw Link getting chased by a BowWow, but yeah, that's what the Switch version has. It takes the place of the photo album. That's where you'll find is that building here. So anyway, here's a bow, which actually costs like over 900 rupees. This is actually what it looks like. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna actually steal from the shop. Guess what? You got it for free. Are you proud of yourself? So yes, like I said, you can actually steal from the shopkeeper. So you make sure you just go around him and just to where he's not looking in your direction. Then you just when you exit there, then you actually steal the item. So you actually got it for free. What happens though is that if once you steal from an item, your name actually gets replaced with thief in all capitals. So I just talked to Marin there, and then she actually calls you thief instead of Link. So yeah, everybody in Koholint and I will call you thief if you steal from the shop. And after you steal from the shop, after you get the photo album activated, Mauser actually take a picture of that. See, right there. We got Link right there, just like steal from there. So yes, after you steal from the shopkeeper, you actually do get a photo taken from that. And this is actually what happens if you go back to the shop, and after you steal from the shopkeeper. So you go in like this. I wasn't kidding when I said pay. Now you'll pay the ultimate price. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he actually fucking murders you for stealing. So yes, shop, live, and die, folks. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, game over. So yeah, this is actually what happens if you just get a game over. And of course, if you steal from shopkeeper, just because that's a bazooka and just kills you. Jesus Christ, this guy's just that's overkill, don't you think? Instead of just like bringing him justice, that's like overkill. So yeah, that's actually what happens if you steal. But I'm actually just I actually use a save state before doing so because like I said, I actually don't want to be a named thief. So yeah, that's actually the one risk to take right there. And yeah, I'm actually making this a long video, so that's why the videos haven't shown up for the end screen here or the title screen or just that ending end screen basically. So yeah, one thing that like basically to do a quote unquote 100% on the photo album is that you actually have to have Mauser take a picture, but if you still want to go through the game as Link and not Thief, and if you just want to do it the legit way, then you're probably just gonna have to not go for the photo because it's actually kind of the only kind of risk to take. So I guess you could say we're basically doing like a 99.9% completion for this. Because since I'm going through this whole kind of game without doing so, then I would not be able to take the picture. So therefore, the photo album would not be complete because the complete photo album would have to have you steal from the shopkeeper. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to. I decided not to go for the whole game as thief because I just want to do it the legit way. So that's actually the only risk to take. So yeah, that's just that's just what it is. So I'm gonna be doing all the other photo albums, and yeah, that's the reason why I went ahead to the safe state because after taking that, then yeah, going back to the shop, then that's where you die. And like I said, we don't want to do that because we're gonna wanna go God damn, I can't speak today. We're gonna want to go through the entire game without dying, so that way there we can get the perfect ending for that right there. So yeah, that's why I kind of want to show that off right there. But yeah, I went back to where I used the save state right there, like where I didn't even steal from the shopkeeper because yeah, I just want to get a perfect ending. So yeah, that's the kind of risk that you don't want to take. And so yeah, anyway. I'm kind of running out of things to say right now, so I'm going to go ahead and end it off here because I'm kind of like losing my train of thought. So, next time on Let's Play Link's Awakening, we are going to progress a little further into the in Colon Island, just like getting to our next engine. So yeah, until next time, see you guys later.